Good morning, friends. So today is the first, just pouring a cup of tea, the first live gig that I'm going to go to since before the last lockdown. Tonight I am travelling to Leicester just to get on the open mic for a few minutes because I am that desperate for attention. I can't catch my breath because I'm so anxious about the fact that this is the first time that I'm going to actually go and do a gig. I'm going to move you away from my laptop screen so I don't actually know what's on that. Oh, it's okay. It's just the parking for where I'm going today. You just never know what you're searching, do you? I really don't want to back out now that I'm on the day. I thought if I start filming now, it gives me more of an incentive to just not give up today and to do this. I'm going to have a bit of a mental health day, starting with a cup of tea and some breathing because I'm clearly not doing much of that at the moment. There is another hurdle. I'm coming on my period in about 4 days, I think. I need to check my Flow app. Makes me feel lethargic. I know everyone's isn't the same. So yeah, my skin is kind of spotty and has been all week. There's worse up here, but that's why my hair's in the way. I'm not uncovering that. I've got cramps. I've been a moody bitch for the last couple of days. I'm just gonna power through. I'm gonna have this tea, breathe some air, and then I'm gonna do a bit of a morning stretch / workout because that always makes me feel good afterwards. Making myself do it, not such a nice feeling. Afterwards, feel great. Bless me. I'm gonna do a little morning workout. I didn't tidy up for you because you didn't tidy up for me today, did you? So why should I do it for you? No, it's more just that I don't give a shit. And also to kind of show that if you have, like me, your main space is quite just one room. For me, it's because mental health wise, it's my safe space. I spend a lot of time in here. That it's still possible to kind of do your workout. This is the worst. Camera is gonna fall. It's literally just going. Do you know what, guys? I'm not smashing it today. Ow. What I just wanted to kind of express was that you didn't need to tidy up or to have a massive space or to have the money to go to the gym or the mindset for a gym. For me, it's both. To do a workout. Who set the requirements that a workout has to be so intense that it makes you feel sick or makes you feel like you never want to do it again? Who set the expectation that I should have to be able to do a certain level of a workout? I guess I did, because no one else is telling me that I have to be able to get up and do one massive workout. My knee is killing me. I'm just gonna pull the camera off. This is so much better. Trying to be fancy and be like, look at my mat in the background, I'm about to do something. Anybody who feels like they should be doing some sort of exercise or they're struggling with their mental health, because same, exercise is good for your mental health. There's no denying it that, you know, doing some form of exercise, whether it's going for a walk, whether it's just stretching, whether it's going for a run, if that's your thing, it's not mine. Start with something. Like, even if you get out of bed and you walk on the spot for 6 seconds, if you weren't doing that before and that's 6 seconds more of walking than you were doing before, you're going in the right direction. I've just seen that there's some popcorn on the floor. It distracted me. Clearly dropped that a few days ago because I haven't eaten popcorn for a few days. So I'm going to stop rambling now and I'm going to go and do my workout because now I feel like I'm just procrastinating and don't actually want to do it. I was going to film it and then speed it up and put it in so that you could tell that I actually did something. I need my phone to time it because I do those 45-second things. So I'm going to stop filming now and I'm going to jump to the end of the workout. First of all, this is deceptive. It's like the hottest day in history. So I'd love to say that this is pure motivation and hard work, but it's mostly the fact that I've just done that in a sauna. Secondly, and this will teach me to tidy up my room before doing a vlog, there is a pair of knickers, a thong, in the background of most of the video, I think, so far. They're not dirty, calm down, they ripped, not in a kinky way. When I went for a wee, you don't need to know this, pulled them up, and lace thongs are really weak. So I put them there to remind me to ask my mum to sew them, because I can't sew to save a pair of knickers. And that's what they are. So we'll put those over there. I'm going to go and get a shower and I'm going to clean my teeth and do all of those things because those are good for your mental health. They are mental health day activities. It's really hard sometimes when your mental health takes a dip to even feel like you can get up, let alone take a shower or clean your teeth. And so today, for a mental health day, that's what I'm going to do. And I would encourage you to do the same, if you can. Cool. So, the pants I was on about that I ripped earlier. I must be an aggressive pant puller upper because I just did the same thing. Let me just show you my t-shirt. We're all very excited about it. I'm the only one here, which makes it easy for us all to be excited about it. But it says poet, and then it says someone who solves a problem you didn't know you had in a way you don't understand. Still sweating, so hot in here. I just want to go through a bit more mental health day stuff. These are things that I use. So I have this self-esteem journal, which I fill in every single day, and let me show you it. We're on Thursday today, and it really does help me. And I was so against these kinds of things before. And then when I started doing it, I've realised it takes literally a couple of minutes out of my day, and it does reinforce to be caring and kind towards myself and proud of myself. So let's do this one together. I felt proud when, and then I would put something like I did my morning workout. And it really is just, and like you can see how simple these things are. Like I had a positive experience with my rehearsals on Tuesday. I made my mum's dinner on Tuesday, which is a big thing for me because I sometimes can't even go out my room. I felt good about myself when I managed to film a YouTube video yesterday. Proud of mum and dad for going to Sainsbury's because after a lockdown, it's been difficult for people to get out. And interesting because I posted a mental health interview yesterday and I could relate to a lot of it. If anybody would like to do their own self-esteem journal, you saw it there, you could make your own in Word, or drop me a comment in the comment section if you would like me to send you this one. The other thing I do, which whilst we're on the mental health day stuff, I have a diary, and it's so simple every single day. All it has on it is workout, which you saw that I do, floss, because self-care, man, moisturise, because moisturising my skin helps. I've got a skin crawling problem where my skin can feel like there's just loads of bugs crawling underneath it, and moisturising every single day does help that, but sometimes I forget. Walk/yoga, because I do work at a yoga studio, which means I'm free to go to the classes, which is amazing, but sometimes being around people is not something that my mental health is going to allow that day, so I walk instead. So I give myself that option. And a walk doesn't have to be 2 hours long, it can be 10 minutes. And journal, which is that self-esteem journal. Those are my mental health things, and I always feel good when I can tick those boxes. And if I can't always tick all of them, that's okay. I'm gonna go and get myself something to eat, because another form of self-care is making sure we eat well. And the next thing we do together will be getting ready to go to this gig. Okay, so I'm basically ready to go. I'm just packing up the last few bits. Gonna put some books in because Sammy, the organizer, said bring books, merch, whatever you want to sell. Packing my vibrator. I'm joking, it's a phone charger, but everyone always thinks it's a vibrator, so I need to take that. And I think we are about ready to go. Alright, so we are about to leave. Tonight is Some-Antics. The headliner, James Scott Howes, is just unreal. Like, he's one of those people that you just never forget the first time that you see him. We've got Sammy hosting, who is just an absolute vibe. We've got Ninja Bob on the decks, who's just amazing. We've got a magician apparently as well, so that'll be different. But for now, I've just got to do the drive and get there safely, so I'm gonna turn this camera off, use my sat nav instead, and I'll see you when we get there.
£20 note? You like it? Yours for a tenner. No, okay. Alright, I'll have to work on this, okay? Are you watching? So look, my hands are empty, nothing up my sleeves. Nothing between my ears, you want to say as well, but I know that's a different matter, okay? So here we go. Alright, so look, I'm just trying to reprint it, right? Okay, so it's not going too well at the moment, but it's going quite well at the back. You don't want to take my word for it. Just carry on rubbing it. Just don't take your eyes off it, okay? It's going to go like so. Just don't take your eyes off it. Just like go like this.
No way.
Like that. fantastic.
Oh my god, that was so good.
And we have it. There we go, right?
I'm just going to start with a poem from my forthcoming book, which is published by the wonderful Sanru Publishing. We have Sandra here this evening. It's called Still Standing. I feel like if anyone's allowed to heckle me when I'm reading from my book, it's my publisher. Right? An old church, a castle lies in ruins, but atop of the hill it still stands. It still stands. It still stands just like I still stand. I wish I could say the same for my best laid plans. I'm the Prince of Valencia. At the summit a child cries. Mesmerized I was by the conviction in his eyes. I said, keep that dream alive, young man, you'll be there one day. Please welcome to the stage, Ellie Spirit!
We spin in each other's axes, our constellations competing with the night sky when I turn to you and say, I would shit in front of you.
I don't really know what to say. That line about shame and forgiving, that was a great line. A really eloquent line in a poem about shit. Please. You tried, you failed. Shit, DJ. Please welcome to the stage, Miranda!
Weetabix and mayonnaise? No, Bev. You've gone too far. The worms have wiggled out the jar. I think it's actually worms out the can, but I thought that throwing the odd rhyme in here or there would make this permissible as a poem and not just a direct attack on Bev.
Drum roll, please! Please welcome to the stage, Nate!
I don't write poetry. This poem is called Poem. Hey. Hey. How are you? Fine, thanks. You? Yeah, fine, thanks. What are you up to? Chilling. You? Blocked.
Welcome to the stage, Maria Barry!
I'd like to dedicate this poem to Nick, who took his own life this year in all of this madness, who was in mental health care at the time. I see this as a failing. My hands remember the maze. My hands remember the way in and out. I will break, be left, a scratched disc returned. I will break. It will be too late.
Please welcome to the stage, a special treat for you this evening, the Some-Antics Slam Champion, Jemima Hughes!
My partner and I co-wrote this, and it's called His Name Is. If you tell me his name, I have to report him. His name is imagined scenarios. It's planning her escape route. It's staying light on her feet. His name is walking fast. It's blocking her path. It's lingering in back streets. His name is hair tucked in. It's crossing the road. It's taking a fake call. His name is pulling over, asking her for directions instead of the man ahead who's built and 6'2" tall. His name is following her around the store. It's brushing past. It's touching the small of her back. His name is staring at her. It's waiting for her. It's look at the rack on that. His name is 999 already dialed. It's stripping her of independence. His name is keys in between her knuckles. His name is a never-ending presence. His name is avoiding public transport. It's leaving a night out before it's done. His name is dictating her skirt is too short. It's a change of shoes that make it easier to run. His name is hiding in the crowd, behind buildings, bins and cars. His name is pressed Up against her, it's using code words at the bar. His name is continuing to ask questions, even though he hears no answer. His name is turning innocent sentences provocative and labelling it as banter. His name is texting when she gets home. It's walking clear of alleyways and ditches. His name is catcalling and dog whistles, but we're not pussies and we're not bitches.
Right, we're going to have the first round of our poetry slam. Woo! Stick to the time. If you really take the piss, Bob's going to play this. First time at Some-Antics, Mr. Curran!
How do we handle change? We change clothes so easily. We change channels so freely. But if we change ourselves, we ask, what does me really mean to me? I've seen patients go from pulseless and rock bottom to where they put my keys, I've forgotten.
Man don't even need a mic. I don't need a mic. Didn't tell me that. You didn't put that on your rider. Please welcome to the stage, Jay Megiddo!
Jay, how did you get so good? Was all that childhood trauma? Poetry so good, makes you want to slap your mama. I told you to sleep on this like a cum-stay mattress, but it ain't your jizz. Generational keyboard warriors that ain't on piss. You can tell from this poem, I'm an acquired dish.
It has to be said, it's been an evening of colourful metaphors. Please.
It's been a while since we've been out doing this.
You did the same thing last month, you belly. The last slammer of the evening, Polly 0209.
Let's go, so here we go. So let's watch out for Sharp, the man on fire who never will retire. He's even got, I don't know, Jeremy Corbyn looking like a burnt out tire. And yes, I know it's a hard flame to fill, but I'm doing my best still while everyone's out here two-faced on the rat race.
Your feature for this evening, really stoked to have him here, one of the most unique poets I know, so I'm really, really pleased and proud to welcome James Scott Howe!
Saying this, from the moment we're old enough to understand, we are boldly told there is one way to be a man. And when the man you are and the one you are supposed to be are vastly far apart, there is no relief. My rabbit is an answer, rap car announcer. Each lid so gets low tip, I'm a pop this. I grab my mind tight in my ride cause for the sickness is hits and rears and fizz all over. You're going to die. Blood cells spilling from vessels, discolouring skin, body temperature drops and rigor mortis sets in. Then your immune system packs up and from up in your guts, bacteria start to digest your intestines. Next, putrefaction, otherwise known as molecular death. Gas pressure accumulates and blisters begin bulging up on the surface of this. I should stop.
Yeah.
Remember, joy is power, negativity is basic. Poem over. I dropped this mic, but I don't want to break it.
Alright, I think we should do some raffle. Number 530.
Hey!
That's one, my mate. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Someone chug that beer quickly! Yeah, there's a non-dropped one. I'm really worried now. 552. Have you got it? Have you got it? Don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. It was a really, really tight slam. Your winner was Mr. Curran!
A few good poems. It's all downhill from here. Your friends were just being sincere. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fear.
What an incredible night. Like a first night back after a lockdown, getting back up on a floor in front of people was exactly what I've needed for such a long time. And I'm sure a lot of the people in there would say the same thing. I'm going to go now. I'll bring you another vlog soon in the very near future. Look after yourselves, look out for each other, and I will catch you soon.